Well, hello, this is TJ from Fat Boys Garden, giving you an update on my garden. Today is May 31st, and I haven't given an update now in a couple of weeks. So we're going to start off with my collard greens here. Man, these things are just doing so good. I harvested these. This will be my second harvest off of these. And they are just really growing like crazy. Now, we've had a bunch of rain, but they are just growing like crazy. Over here is my eggplant. I've got a couple different kinds of eggplant. I got one called a patio baby eggplant, specifically engineered for containers. So I've got that one, and then I got a regular Black Beauty eggplant that's just growing like crazy. And then over here, we've got some okra going there. And then last week, I planted some okra there. And over here, I had a cucumber plant left over, so I put that one in that bucket. That thing's starting to grow like crazy. And I wasn't going to grow any hot peppers, but then I decided, since I'm growing a lot of cucumbers this year, I'm gonna make me some spicy cucumbers. So I planted me some hot peppers. We got habanero pepper there. We got Scotch bonnet there. And then over here we've got Bangkok hot pepper. And back here, let's see here. I planted some garlic a while ago. And I put about I think I put like 3 or 4 pieces of garlic in each one of those buckets, and you can see what came up. 2 pieces there and 2 pieces there. So the other thing I did is I just planted some beans over here because they don't need a whole lot of shade. So I planted some beans, and then back here we got our sweet peppers. I've got some California Wonder, a couple of those. And then I've got some yellow bell peppers and red bell pepper growing. Over here is my tiger collards. This will be my 3rd harvest from these. I mean, they are just growing like crazy as well. And you see when I planted those, March the 19th. And these things have just been growing like crazy. Over here we've got some broccoli. I just harvested my broccoli yesterday, well no, 2 days ago, and I've already got some side shoots coming up. I mean, those side shoots didn't waste any time coming up, and I just cut those heads. This one here I actually missed, and that one there I missed, so I'm gonna let it grow a little bit longer, and then we'll go and harvest that. And then back here are my potatoes, and I truly expected to be harvesting those already. These potatoes were planted, let's see if we can find my tag. These potatoes were planted on February 19th, and they should have been harvested yesterday, but as you can see, they're still green. So they're just now really starting to die off. So I'm gonna let them die back a whole lot more before I pull those. And I'm hoping that I get some potatoes this year, because I did them a little bit differently this year than years past. Well, let's go up the hill up here and see what we got. Oh, here's another experiment I'm doing. I don't know how well this is gonna do, but I planted some squash in here with my tomatoes. So we're going to see how that works out. I didn't think that squash would grow in there, or it may end up just choking out my tomatoes, but we're going to see. Down there is my blueberries. The birds have already pretty much eaten the ones that were starting to turn blue. So I got some more blueberries coming in, and I need to go ahead and get my bird netting put over them. So I'll get that done probably here soon. Let's take a walk up the hill. See what's going on up the hill up here. And I know I've got some watermelon that I planted, and I decided to separate them. Oh my goodness, look at this. You're gonna see how amazing this is. I just put these where they get full sun all day long. Just put these out in the sun, I guess it was this weekend, and between the rain, these watermelon vines have taken off. Over here we've got some Burpless bush cucumber. I'm hoping that they'll grow inside these cages here. That's what I'm hoping. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but we're gonna try it and see. And then over here we've got straight 8 cucumbers, and I put this trellis up this weekend, and these bad boys are starting to climb. So those are gonna be okay. And then over here we've got, let's see, squash of some kind. What is it? Oh, it's zucchini squash. So the rain has really did those really well. I still hadn't figured out what I'm gonna do with these buckets there yet, or those right there. But here's what I wanted you to see. Oh, these watermelons are taking off too. So they're just as big as the ones that are getting full sun. And then over here, let's see what we got over here. We have crookneck squash. It doesn't get much sun, so it doesn't surprise me that these have not really taken off. We're gonna see. We're gonna let them sit in there for a while and see how it works out. And then these are Jubilee watermelons. So I've never had good luck planting watermelon, growing watermelon, but we're gonna see. And back here is another experiment. I went and found me a horse farm, so I'm slowly but surely incorporating horse manure in here. And last year I mixed in some flower petals, some rose petals, and some rose stems, and this dirt was just so rich, so rich. So I'm slowly but surely mixing in my horse manure. I still got a whole pallet there and 3 buckets there of horse manure that I got to get incorporated in over here. So I'm doing it little by little, and hopefully we're gonna see how all of that works out. But that's gonna be pretty much it for my summer garden here. Everything is going well, so we'll see you next time. This is TJ from Fat Boy's Garden.